Alright, so check this out. I haven't been in church in a few weeks, but who cares? Sorry. No condemnation, no fear here. Anyway, whatever. I was just reminded of something, right? So about, it's gotta be 10, 12 years ago now. 2002, right? Like 17 years ago. Man, that's a long time. Anyway, I remember a time when I was working in a Christian club, and at the end of the night we had to go scrub down the toilets. You had to scrub the urinals down. I don't really know I don't think that happened so much in the new club, but I remember it in the old. But anyway, it was kind of one of those things that, you know, I think that's really what's missing a lot of times in church in general. Just in terms of, you know, we become so familiarized. We try to dumb down the message of what's really at stake, and we try to cater to what everybody's schedule is, and it's like, well, I got a softball game at 5 o'clock, you know, and you got to go to that, right? Or your kids, you know, sometimes. But you know what? I think about this for a second, right? When Jesus walked the earth several thousand years ago, a long time ago, right? I don't think he ever once announced, hey, at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, I'm going to be healing people. You know, I think he did it so spontaneous, and that's how it should be. Not this, well, if you're available on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. on July 15th, please come and listen to hear more about blah, blah, blah opportunity. To clean the toilets or to clean the bathrooms, restrooms, whatever, you know? And I think it should be more like, hey, I've got a sign-up sheet in back, or not even that. Hey, if you want to go help me clean the toilets, clean the restrooms, I'll be in back. Here's a mop, here's a bucket, go to town. That's kind of how we did it back in those days. You know, when we had to go clean the restrooms out, you know. Here's the Clorox, and here's everything you need. But see, a lot of times what happens is we get so much has been lost in terms of like what it really means to be a servant, you know. And you know, and if you're going to be successful in business, you got to be a servant. If you're not a servant, then you're not in business for yourself. Because those people that you work with, that are hiring you, they're your boss. You got to serve them, make them happy. And that's rule number one. That's like that. If you master that, your business will explode, for one thing. You know, like, whoa, exponential growth, you know, on all levels on that, you know. But getting back to what I was saying earlier about the church, you know, it should, you know, to me, I guess I look at it this way. If you're renting a school, and you know, you don't even clean the restrooms, oh, we'll just leave the janitor do that. Like, no, man. You know what? If you represent the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, then you know what? You do it with excellence. Or don't even rent the school for the most part. Because I mean, why even rent it if you're not going to go out there and represent and do the kingdom? And the kingdom is at hand. And see, a lot of times people think, oh, well, we'll just leave that over to so and so, the janitor that comes in Monday, and he'll do that. I'm like, you know what? No. Even if you're paying money to the school and all that, you should still be, hey, let's get restrooms out. Let's play that. That speaks volumes right there. When you can say that, and you can say, hey, we're gonna make this place look like brand spanking new. You know, and we're not, and that's gonna make people turn their heads and want to say, what are they doing over there? You know, and that's gonna be a lot more of a message than somebody standing on a street corner, like I was in Vegas. You know, I'll say a dude. I think he had a sex change. He was open air preaching, and You know, I'm not all for that, you know, because I mean there's a time and a place for that, don't get me wrong. You know, you gotta know what you're doing when you go out there and do that. But how about just living your life? How about just say, you know what? I'm gonna go live my life. You want to go to church with me? Great, do it. You want what I got? Okay, then here it is. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to. I don't need to pump myself up and say, hey, look at me, I'm special. You know, and it's like, you know, and that's really all there is to it. And I know that went over a lot of people. I know it went over some of y'all's heads because of where you're at in life, what you don't understand it, and that's fine. That's fine and good. You know, you got some people on here that have no clue whatsoever. You know, we just met the other day, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" You know, but you know, that's all good. No love lost. You know, and if that's you, and you're one of those places that rents from a school or a public place, or borrows space from somebody else, then, you know, and you're not doing that, guess what? Consider it just kind of like, you know, just consider this, that, you know, you are to be a representative, and I know it's not easy to be a representative of anyway, it's easy to be a representative of something that you really want. But anyway, I mean, that's all I'm really trying to say. I mean, yeah, kind of hot over here. It's a hot day. So, peace out.